Hello people, welcome back to War Thunder. So, it's either you're an American name, nothing else to do, all you know how to do is basically just play War Thunder. And you're probably wondering, how do I get better at War Thunder when I really don't know how to play America? Well, you're gonna have to realize some things first. It's not gonna be easy. And you're probably gonna have to work a lot. Like I mean, at least like 17 hours. I'd say. Yeah, 17 should be grand. But basically, sorry, I just had to kill that. Wait, what's going on? Why do people even cheat? Okay, lucky shot. So, the first thing is, you have to know that early America is probably not the best nation. Now, you might be thinking, oh, why isn't it the best? Well, firstly, even though you might have speed and low stabilizers, you're still probably gonna get like slightly up tiered. Like I mean like 2.0, even though like you're 1.3, which it's not that bad if you consider it. So rank 1 America is actually fun to play, but you might also rage quit at the same time and want to pick a different nation. But trust me, if you stay with the nation that you've already chosen, like let's say America, you are most likely gonna get longer living out of every other American item. Okay, that was lucky. Oh, is this Chinese? Oh. So, what you want to do is stay with your nation. Don't do anything else, and have a bit of fun while you're out here. Do not buy a premium yet. It's not worth it. Even though you might have a few like couple good golden coins slash golden eagles, don't spend your money yet. If you spend it all now, then you are probably not gonna have enough to get a good premium they're actually gonna use, but it's not gonna be top tier either. So low tier America, just start grinding the planes and all. If you get bored of the planes, switch back to the tanks. If you get like extremely mad at tanks, go back to the thingy, planes. Cause if you don't grind your planes, everybody knows that you're gonna get like absolutely up tiered and absolutely destroyed by people with better jets, such as this one up there, the MD450B Oregon. So, what you want to do in rank 2 is play strategically, but not too strategic. How's there a Leopard 1 here? That's so unfair. See this up here? This is what happens most of the time. I'm just gonna leave it choice. So, it's actually very easy to grind America, because, like, look at that P50, or P47, I think it is. That has bombs. Bombs will get you good research points, and maybe research a few of your planes. But for now, you have to just grind planes in arcade. Now, this is optional, but if you're going to like do America, right, you have to start off with the fastest light tanks, which I mean doing the M22, even though it's a bit higher than you expect, then doing the M2A4s and the Stuarts, then doing the AA, and then doing this line, because this line's the hardest out of all of them. And then this one's just there for some reason, I don't know which is that. But in rank 2, you have to keep this tank, the M3 Lee, in your loadout. You might be wondering, oh, why? Well, as you can see, it says 75mm M2 cannon. That's a big cannon on the side, which is actually like really good for that, because there's no tank that can like, oh, how do I say this? There's no tank that you can't penetrate without hitting Sweet's weak spot. I think that's what you say. But you'd want to start with this line. Don't grind all of these, they're not worth it. I'd say I've only used like 2 of these ever, which I mean the M4A1 and the M4. The M4A2 was just crap altogether, but since they've updated the tech tree now with yet again another AA, you'd want to start running here, get the M224 Chaffee. This is really good, like I mean it's best at its tier. Stuff like this just randomly get. These you want to grind these out last, due to it being like basically the M16 is basically the M13 but extra cannons. You just want to get you'd want to keep either one of these in and then do that, and then the T77. But this tank is actually good, even though it's a bit hard to aim. You'll love it. So get this one in your loadout and get the M10 Wolverine. But that's not okay. Rank 3, the rank where I struggled. Well, if you're going to research the M18, at least have the M6A1 grinded out first. You might be wondering why, because this is 6.0. You'll be going up basically against these if you're getting an up tier, or even these. So I mightn't want to do that. These I'd recommend grinding out. I just didn't research this one because I wasn't bothered at the time. Sorry, the game just lagged. But nothing here is really worth grinding under. So like, see the way there's like a flap under here? Then you'd only get that. Well, if you want you can, but like they're basically the same. You don't need to get that. They're basically the same as well. Basically they're the same. They're the same. So these are all great, although you're gonna have to take a learning curve a little bit, because on the jumbo you need to angle so then people can't shoot your what's called gun port, but you also need to be wary that you've got a good few weak spots. Same on the M4A1, because it's basically a worse jumbo. Same on the M4A2. Now these are actually just like a flankers one. They're not really suited for angling. Like, even though they're great at everything, they're not great for angling. The M18 is solely, in my words, I'd say it's best for flanking. They're also very good for ramping, but like, we don't talk about that. I'd say the best premium to buy here, because this is around the spot you want to get. Say the best premium here would be the Calliope or the T14. T14 is actually really good for its BR. Rank 4. It's great, it's great. You want to get the M4A1A1 first though, because it's actually really powerful. Spaded out. Spaded means grinded, like all the modifications. The M4 T26 is actually great. Like, I mean, it's better than the T25, in my opinion. Same learning curve. You have to angle with these. Skink is mild. It's good if you know how to use it. In air, like when you're fighting against it, it's actually really hard to penetrate. But then if it's shooting, like if you're the skink and you shoot at the enemy aircraft, then you're basically guaranteed at least 1 kill before dying. The M109A1 actually takes a bit of a learning curve as well, Same with all of these, since you kind of have to learn how to aim with them. Like the easiest one is probably the M56, but you're gonna have to learn not to get machine gunned. M50 is just like flank, and M1A9A1 is basically just for the sole purpose of firing at people, making sure it goes under them. For these, they're all different, really. M26 is actually really good. It's basically a T26E5. But this also requires a learning curve, because you see that machine gun port? You have to turn yourself, so then your track is actually covering the machine gun port when you're at angle. And you have to make sure it does not get fired at. Otherwise, you're probably most likely dead. Do not use the T34. Only buy it. Do not use it. Some people might think, oh, it's great, you've got 120mm of pen. But in reality, it's really easy to penetrate. I literally did 1v1 and died because someone shot me underneath. Now for rank 5, no learning curves really, except for the XM800T. You're gonna have to learn a few with that. Same with the T32. The best premium for this rank is, really stretchy today, is probably the Super Hellcat, because the Hellcat's actually good at this SPR as well. T28 is also worth it, in my opinion. For rank 5 though, the T114, it's worth it. But the learning curves are: rank 1, learn how to be speedy and shoot people. If you're on controller, just don't worry, just like try aiming at people from far away. Same on Xbox. If you've got a keyboard that you can use, flank people, use E, stuff like that. For rank 2, learning curve is basically learning how to shoot AA, because these AAs are actually really handy. Like a good few of these, and then just learn how to aim. Rank 3, learn how to angle and learn how to shoot. The M44 is really good. It's like really defended as well. Learn how to use the M18 GMC. For rank 4, start angling way more than you should. Don't use T34. Learn how to snipe. And then for rank 5, learn how to flank. Gameplay tips is don't sit in open areas, move once you get a kill, and just hope you live. Thanks for watching. This tutorial is only for USA mains. It's really easy to use. For air, just don't worry about it. Just grind it all out. You don't need to learn anything really. Just learn how to play better. Thanks for watching. See you. Also like and subscribe.